Welcome back everyone to another episode where I review Lego sets, and today we have the Super Mario World Mario and Yoshi set. It is 18 plus set with over 1,200 pieces. It is not the typical normal Nintendo set that you're used to seeing, so I'm really excited to review this one. I've already built it, and by the end of this episode I'm going to let you know whether you should buy it or just save your money and wait for the next set. Without further ado, let's get into it. With set number 71438, this set has 1,215 pieces. It doesn't include any minifigures. The retail price is about $130. It retails about 10 cents per piece. First things first, we have to take a look at the box art, and it is not a typical Nintendo or Mario box art with the play features all over the place. This one is an 18 and over, all blacked out box, kind of like the NES Systems one or the Bowser set from a few years ago. It is targeted towards more of the 18 and over adult Lego fans like myself. On the back of the box, there are some really cool play features, but other than that, it just highlights just the set and nothing really else. Now, after ripping the box open, you're going to find yourself with 15 bags, an instruction manual, and 8 posts, which are structural posts that we'll talk about in a little bit. Now, when you're getting into the instruction manual, I was a little bit surprised here. You're going to find so many pages, about 8 or 10 pages or so, about the details of the actual Super Mario game, which some of you guys may never know about, but like myself, I grew up on this, so this is really cool information, some designer information and why they built the set and what inspired them, so I was really excited about this. And here are the 8 posts that go all the way up the entire Mario set, which you don't normally see very often, so another really cool thing. And this set has no stickers, which I was really surprised about. Now, before we go any further, make sure that subscribe button, like, and comment on this video. It really helps support the channel. Without further ado, let's get into this set. Now, after building this set, first thing you're going to notice is how tall this set is. It's actually a lot bigger than you were probably expecting. It sits a little over 15.5 inches tall. And for good reference, it's actually taller than the tall neck from the Zero Horizon West set a few years ago. So surprisingly enough, it's almost as tall as the entire box itself. So side by side, this one is definitely bigger and a little bit more than you were probably expecting. Now, after the size, the other thing I really want to talk about before getting into the functionality is the beautiful colors and the design of this. As you can tell, it has the green, red, blue, even some brown and yellow in here to really highlight Mario and Yoshi and their adventures together. I love the colors that they picked in this one, and it really brightens up the entire set. So other than just the functionality, it's actually just a really beautiful set just to look at. Now here's a 360 view of this entire set so you can see the actual width, depth, and what's behind this set, which we're going to get into here in just a little bit. I just wanted to show you all of the features and angles of the set. Now before we get into all the glory of this set, I'm going to talk about the one flaw of this set, and that is the action tab on the side. They have this little tab on the side where you can put the figures of Mario or Luigi from those other sets, which are really great. But unfortunately, Lego missed out on an opportunity to introduce the Lego community with a new Mario minifigure collection. Even like a CMF collection would be so cool. There are other companies, like the company highlighted in this photo, that actually do Mario custom minifigures. I don't understand why Lego hasn't kind of broke into this. Maybe it has to do with some patents. I'm not really sure. But these big figures that Lego does with some of the other play sets, they're really great, but they're not actual minifigures like adults 18 and over really want to see. I think Lego missed the opportunity to introduce some really cool minifigures here. Now let's get into the exciting part of this set, which is the movement crank system. And the main one is the 2 legs and Yoshi's arms moving back and forth. And as you can see here, this is what it looks like without any obstruction. Pretty cool system, very simple. And as you can tell, when you move the crank back and forth, the little legs and arms move back and forth perfectly. Now, flipping around to the other side, you can tell there's a lot that goes in here, and the Lego engineering team did a really good job by making sure it all was in sync perfectly. Mario's cape, Yoshi's legs and arms, and then Yoshi's head all moves at once, and then flipping it back over to the other side. When you crank this thing, it looks like it's in perfect motion. Everything moves exactly the way it should be, and if you have 2 brain cells to kind of mush together, you can figure it out, because when building this, I definitely know why it's 18 and over. It takes a couple brain cells to get it figured out, but as you can tell, it looks really good once it's all together. Now, the second feature of this set, which I was a little surprised about, I was not expecting, honestly, instead of a crank system for Yoshi's tongue to spit out, which is a super famous feature in the Super Mario World games, it is not a crank, it is just a tab. You kind of just twist back and forth on the back side of this. Very, very simple technique. Very awesome work, again, from the engineering team at LEGO. It makes this set just a little bit extra, which gives us a little bit more to this set, which makes this set just that much better. Again, they made this look really, really good and seamless. When you're twisting this back and forth, the tongue flips out of Yoshi's mouth pretty easily. It looks really good, and it looks like there is no issues when it comes to like crank wise or anything like that. It is so smooth. You do not need WD-40 with this entire set. They did a good job with some of the bands and some of the Technic pieces to make this all work. Another really great feature about this set is display-wise, it looks really good, and you can display it with the tongue open at any time, so it just stays there, and you don't have to crank it back and forth, so it's up to you how you want to display it. On my desk, it looks really, really good. It doesn't look like too much or too little of a set to put anywhere. Display, again, looks really good. Really, really colorful. Definitely a set that's going to look really good next to the Piranha Plant, which unfortunately I don't have here right now. It is at another location, but it would look good next to some of those other professional Mario Nintendo sets that are out there right now. So I will say, for over 1,000 pieces, 18 and over set, which is kind of like a collector set for the Mario edition, I love this one. And the biggest question I have for this, and I have for LEGO, is what is next? Is Star Wars going to be a part of this? Is some of those other, like Harry Potter, going to be a part of this? What other themes can LEGO connect with a set like this? Because I will say, I don't think this is the last of this kind of rendition of a LEGO set that we see. I can definitely see LEGO making some more of these. So without further ado, I would say buy this set right now. You get over 1,000 pieces, and the price range isn't too bad. The building experience on this one was one of a kind. Definitely different than something you're probably used to. Display wise, it's there. So overall, I would say go out and buy this set right now. Whether you're a Nintendo fan or not, I would definitely say go and buy it. Now, if you like my videos and want to see more of them to help support the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like, and comment. Maybe some of your favorite LEGO sets. See everyone on the next one.